right, man. Quentin Miller says that he wrote for Nas. That's what he said. He said he wrote for Nas, Jay-Z. Um, hold on. He said he wrote for Nas, Jay-Z, not Jay-Z, Nas, Jeezy, Big Sean. He said he ghostwrote for him. All right. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Okay. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, he got hours in Busta Rhymes. So he said, I wrote every bar that you ever heard from me. Nobody else wrote nothing else. Now you got some people in hip hop say that as long as you write your nucleus, your verses, no matter who wrote the hook. I think Ja Rule said he wrote a hook for Jay-Z. I forget what hook it was, because I'm not gonna insinuate or which one it was, but they was kind of like a potential like little super group. They was messing with Irv at the same time. I think DMX, Ja Rule, and Jay-Z. The crazy thing to think about it was, each one of them was on top of the rap game at some point, or you can make an argument. X had to wait his turn. The locks got put on before him, and a lot of stuff he was doing in the streets. A lot of people, they didn't want to get involved with him. Puff could have had him. You know what I'm saying? But he waited his turn, and he became one of the biggest artists that ever dropped in the rap game. So, but yeah, Ja Rule, and a lot of people don't want to admit it in hindsight what Ja Rule was doing then, which a lot of people credit to Biz Markie being the first to doing rapping and kind of singing at the same time on the same song. Ja Rule really popularized it. Him, Nelly, him and Nelly respectively was on top of the rap game too at some point in time. People are not gonna want to admit it, especially about Ja Rule, but he was. And Jay, at some point, he was at his highest point. He was hot for so long, dude. This just is crazy, So, but Quentin Miller lists the surprising rappers have been ghostwriting for him. So he said, I still been writing for people ever since. So I'm guessing he's talking about what happened with ghostwriter Quentin Miller was at the center of the Drake Meek ghostwriting scandal many moons ago. Since then, he's been jumped by Meek and suffered a car accident that cost him his foot. Damn, I didn't know that, man. He said, but despite talk a few years back that he retired, he's still writing. In fact, Miller's been working with some of the biggest names in the game. He said, I've still been writing for people ever since. I done worked with Nas, Big Sean, Jeezy, a bunch of other people, Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign, Miller said. So yeah, he said he was writing for hold on. He wrote for Nas, and that's gonna be the big one. Because Nas is considered a god MC. Shout out to Rakim. Hold on.
I've been still writing for people ever since. I done work with Nas, Big Sean, Jeezy, a bunch of other people, Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign, like a bunch of other people.
So, excuse me. You heard him, so excuse me. You heard him, so don't surprise me. Nas is gonna be the big one. He was just at the center of the 21 Savage drama. It's also been said Kobe came on here. I think he quote unquote from Queens. He gonna get mad because I said that shit. He from Queens, and he came on here and said it was rumors that Ali Vegas had wrote for him. Now, long story short, Ali Vegas was a rapper who had a cousin, and you can find this interview on the internet, on YouTube. Matter of fact, he had a cousin that was about to break through and be on NCIS or Law and Order or something like that, all this modeling stuff, and he had to go through the ritual to be blessed in Hollywood. He left a $1 million deal on the table, and he revealed that. So his cousin had moved, I believe, to like the Middle East or somewhere overseas, he said, since then. So he kind of revealed that the rituals in Hollywood are actually real. So he said he pretty much, his cousin, got the hell up out of there. He got up out of rap, out of the music entertainment business, and got out the country. Obviously, for obvious reasons. So, shit is, it is what it is. Um, but Ty Dolla Sign more of like a singer, Jeremiah more of a singer. It's a little bit different for singers to have people that write their stuff. And Chris Brown write a lot of his stuff. Shout out to him. Prince wrote a lot of his stuff. And that's what kind of made people say, well, Prince is better than Michael Jackson, even though it's kind of two types of music. Because singing, you're showing off vocal talent. In rap, it's not so much emphasis on vocal talent. You know, how many times you see people have the debate who got the greatest voice in rap history. You see it come up every now and again, but how many times do you really see people arguing over the greatest voice in hip hop? Even now, they doing singing and rapping in their songs and stuff. Now that's the big thing. How many times you hear people say the vocal talent is really in R&B why they cancel out ghostwriting or in any other rock, um, country. You have to show a vocal skill. In rap, you kind of gotta show a vocal skill, but it's not like R&B. I had this debate with somebody else before. Um, That's the crazy thing about it. We had this debate with somebody else before. Um, so what I continue to say, bro. Yeah, it's kind of shit. It was kind of shocking, because Drake, put the man on. He put the man on. He rapped about it like I took him out the grocery store, tried to give him a chance and stuff of that nature. I didn't know he lost his foot, so I'm sorry to hear that. But he got caught up in the middle of something that he should have had a problem with. Saying, and for the most part, Meek used ghostwriters too. They didn't really single write the game this or some stuff like that. So none of that surprised me. After a while, you ain't hungry no more in hip hop game. I get it. You ain't hungry no more. You ain't hungry no more. So I get it. But at the end of the day, dude, for everybody else who wrote their own bars, can we continue to put Nas in that top 5 conversation then? Come on. That's the question. Guys like Busta Rhymes wrote, he said, I wrote everything you ever heard from me, I wrote it. Jeezy, not so much. Most people don't look at Jeezy as a lyricist. Big Sean's another one. I think he was out here saying that he was ghostwriting for people. Wasn't he? Wasn't he out here saying that he ghostwrote for people and stuff? And he was one, he didn't get his credit. So, then it's the context of what he writing. Is it the hook? Is it bars? Is it lines? So, at the end of the day, even Nas ain't above criticism. And Big Sean, I want to say, I'm from Detroit too. I want to say he was saying that he was was ghostwriting for some people, and people don't, And Cameron, he wrote for 3LW, Three Little Women, when their records went platinum. Rick Ross said he one of the biggest ghostwriters in the game as well, too. So you hear it. You hear it. You know, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's up for people, rap historians to come up with. So, but that should be a debate. That could be a good live stream. Is he obviously he just wrote for him now, and you hear rumors that Ali Vegas wrote for him, Ghost wrote for him. So, I mean, it is what it is. Who out here literally having bars and who out here writing bars, for 20-something years. So I don't know, man. I look at it a little bit different. I already heard that, he had a ghostwriter. Kobe was saying that, so I already heard the rumors of it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, he must be a talented young man. The number one thing that come out of people's mouth is why he can't put his cell phone. Why he can't get on? Same reason, get it. Well, it ain't the same reason. You hear Gilly the Kid, he used to ghostwrite for Lil Wayne, even wore his chain in the video, right? He's supposed to be he was with one of the most successful record labels in the world, still to this day in Cash Money, and he wearing a little, Gilly the Kid's chain. Gilly the Kid ain't never been major. Because major figures, they said he was pricing himself out, he wanted too much money. And at the end of the day, it's one of the reasons he didn't make it. I'm just saying that's what they saying around Philly. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, in Hollywood, like I said about the Ali's Vegas interview. Go look at that video. It ain't hard to find. Just put Ali Vegas in. You'll know when you see it. You'll know when you see it. Like I said about that interview, dude, it's just, it ain't about the talent in Hollywood because Iggy Azalea one of the most talented girl. Some of the most talented people don't make it in the music industry / Hollywood. Real talk. Some of the most talented people don't make it. Sometimes you don't kiss enough ass. Sometimes, you ain't willing to go through the ritual. Then Soulja Boy, what's his homeboy used to be with Soulja Boy? Little light skinned Arab. I think that's what they called him. And he said Arab left a multi-million-dollar deal on Interscope on the table, and he didn't take it. I wonder why. Some people just know it ain't worth it. And obviously Arab got a glimpse. He got a glimpse into the industry. He got a glimpse into the industry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got a glimpse into the industry. And he just said, you know what, man, I'm not for sale. And we just gotta respect it. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time. Goodfella TV. Peace.